think I said absolutely too many times. It's early. I need more caffeine. Hi, I'm Kat, and I'm the Rain Coast Vegan. It's really snowy outside today, which is rare in Vancouver, although I feel like we've been saying that a lot this winter. Maybe it's less rare. But today we're going to talk about something nice and warm and cozy, tea. And I know, you may be thinking, yeah, we know tea is vegan. But this isn't just any tea. This is tea at the Fairmont Empress, Victoria, and I am drinking Princess Diana's favorite tea. Just before Christmas, I was lucky enough to go to Victoria and to have a trip of a lifetime. Something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to stay at the Fairmont Empress Hotel right down on the waterfront. And this year, by myself, to be COVID safe, I took myself on that vacation. I spent a few lovely days in that hotel, beautifully decorated for Christmas, but one of the absolute highlights for me was the fact that they do vegan high tea. Now, if you've stayed at a Fairmont before, you know that the service is impeccable, but I was really blown away specifically about the service at the Empress in Victoria, specifically at how great they were at catering to vegan food. A lot of times you stay at a hotel, you look at the in-room dining, there's nothing vegan. You check out their restaurant options, there's nothing vegan. But it wasn't that case at the Fairmont. Now, it wasn't labeled vegan, which I would have loved. It would have made my life simple. But as soon as I talked to them, they were more than willing to point out everything on the menu that was vegan or could be vegan. I had some of the greatest food there. I ordered room service first night, broccoli. And you'd think, broccoli? That sounds like a last resort. Let me tell you, this broccoli was amazing. They actually told me it was one of their most requested items at the bar. It is so good. Make sure you check it out when you go there. One of the mornings that I was staying there, I wanted to go to somewhere for breakfast, but it was raining, it was cold, I didn't really want to walk that far, and I was doing a tour somewhere else. So I went downstairs to the queue at the Empress, and I thought, well, maybe they'll have something vegan. Not only did they have vegan options, they actually made me something custom. They made me this avocado toast with beautiful roast potatoes on the side, a lovely arugula tomato salad. It was amazing. The chef came out and talked to me, told me other things that I could order for my breakfast the next day if I wanted to. They gave me a ton of choices. The next morning, I actually didn't want to leave, so I ordered room service and I got this amazing chia pudding. The real big draw was the high tea. Now, the Empress was dressed up for Christmas. It was beautiful and twinkling all the time, but the tea room, every time I walked through it, was just absolutely gorgeous. So I couldn't wait. Now, they do say don't wear any fascinators or fancy hats, but I did wear a nice dress, and I took myself down to tea, and it was just an amazing experience. You know, sometimes when the options are vegan at a place that isn't vegan, you think, is it gonna be that good? It was amazing. It was tiers of the most beautiful scones and little tiny treats and perfect sandwiches. It was so good. The staff was amazing. I know I keep saying that, but they were so good. They walked me through everything that was there. They made sure, like, triple checked that everything was vegan before I got there. It was great. One of the great highlights was my server. He gave me an excellent tour of the tea. He even pointed out which ones Queen Elizabeth liked when she came there. He had served Queen Elizabeth. He told me a funny story about how he served her, and he asked her if she wanted milk in her tea, and she said she didn't. So if you want to drink tea like the Queen, she doesn't take milk in her tea. He also told me which tea was Princess Diana's favorite, and that was this one that I brought home. It's the Rose Conjou Emperor, black tea layered 5 times with rose petals. And let me tell you, it's amazing. I had to buy some and bring it home. I also bought a box of Queen Elizabeth's favorite tea for my mom to bring home because she really loves an orange pekoe. But this tea, phenomenal. So the service was great. The tea itself, phenomenal. But more than anything, it was a magical experience. And it was a magical, beautiful experience that I could have as a vegan and not feel like I was only getting half of the experience. Like I wasn't being treated a little differently than everyone else. I looked around that room and I was having a great time. Everybody else was having a great time. They customized the experience to each guest, and it was just absolutely lovely. So if you're looking for a staycation, if you live in the Victoria area, or if you live in the Lower Mainland, somewhere close by, or hey, if you're not from around here and you just want to stay somewhere, I highly, highly recommend the Fairmont Empress in Victoria. I mean, everyone does really. But if you're not staying there, at least book yourself a tea time because it was absolutely the best experience.
This would also be where I tell you to like and subscribe and share it with your friends, but I did forget to record that part. Thanks for watching. Can't wait to see you next time.
Also, props to me for not having anything explode on me this week. So, feeling pretty good about that. It is only 9 o'clock in the morning, so we still have time. It's my chair making noise.